За одоо 95 амны алдаа зүүн үү?
Шинжилгээг өгсөн шүү дээ.
Шинжилгээ өгсөн байх хамаагүй та маск зүүх хэрэгтэй байгаа. Энэ цогц дараагийнх хэд вэ? Та удаа толгоноос тэр аяхаа бэлтгэв та.
Вакцина хийлгэсэн шүү дээ.
Вакцина хийлгэсэн хамаагүй та маск зүүх хэрэгтэй зүүж явах.
Шинжилгээг өгөө сөрөг гарцсан вакцин хийлгэсэн. Одоо зүгээр өөрөөр амьдарч болохгүй.
Иргэн та өөрийнхөө бичгүүрнүүдийг бид авч бичгүүрнүүдээ шалгуулж та.
Чи яхаар миний бичвэрэмд шалгатыг.
Цагтаа автомат хуулинд дээр шалгах хэрэг байт юм аа.
За би яараа явчих.
За уучлаарай та.
Ой бити хүрээтэй. Чи зайгаа барь ой.
Та өөрөө зайгаа барь. Та өөрөө глээ маск зүүж дараа нь зайгаа барь. Та глээ маск зүүж.
Байхгүй. Би яараа явчих.
Та маск зүүж.
Чи бити хүрээтэй ой.
Та маск зүүж та.
Бай чи. Бана. Яса. Хоцоо. Цаатаа.
The virus was traced back to this now closed seafood and meat market, but tests have so far failed to isolate a source.
As of this morning, there have been 571 cases confirmed by the Chinese government, and 17 people are reported to have died of this new strain of respiratory illness.
We're working very closely with China and other countries, and we think it's going to have a very good ending for us, so that I can assure you.
At the conference today, they gave the virus a name, COVID-19, coronavirus disease.
This is the worst public health crisis for a generation.
To keep new cases from entering our shores, we will be suspending all travel from Europe to the United States for the next 30 days.
The International Olympic Committee, the view of athletics was to postpone the games.
The latest from the hospital is that the Prime Minister remains in intensive care, where his condition is improving.
Death is a reality in this situation, and we're there for people when the sometimes sadly inevitable happens.
Today, the reopening of Disney in Shanghai is allowing 20,000 people to do just that.
The infection rates in Brazil are staggering. The government wants the country to open up, but it feels too early. They've not reached the peak yet, and there could be much worse to come.
To be specific, COVID-19, that name gets further and further away from China as opposed to calling it the Chinese virus.
There's never a guarantee that you're going to get a safe and effective vaccine. We feel cautiously optimistic that we will have a vaccine by the end of this year and as we go into 2021.
I've missed playing with my friends and seeing all of my teachers and doing some new learning.
Let me say, on behalf of the President and the First Lady, how moved we've all been by the outpouring of prayers for the President. And I do believe it's emblematic of the prayers and the concern that have ushered forth for every American impacted by the coronavirus.
As we come together now to fight this second wave, I want to say something about when will this all end. I am optimistic that this will feel very different by the spring.
This really is still a public health emergency, and to please consistently wear a mask and practice social distancing.
But the fact is, I had it, it worked out well, now I'm immune. I could run up and kiss this whole group of people, men and women.
Does the progress towards a vaccine that's been announced today mean that we are at the beginning of the end of our trouble?
Дэлхийн эрүүл мэндийн байгууллага бүх эмч нар маань бүх хүчээр дайчлан энэхүү вирустэй тэмцэж байна. Иргэн таг ч гэсэн бас өөр өөрийнхөө төлөө вакцинтай хамрагдаж бас маскаа зүүрэй. Амжилттай энэхүү вирустэй